What's happening, YouTube? It's Christopher. I am doing a video tonight to compare my Boss Katana 100-watt head to the Yamaha THR100 head. What I'm doing in this video is just to show you the difference in their tone. I have them set pretty much the same. On each channel, I'm only using one channel of the Yamaha. I'm going to use this top channel here. And I got it all set the same. The booster is turned off, so there's no pedal boost. The Katana is going to be using the panel only. I'm not using pedals on either one. So it's just the amp, just the tone of the amp. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through and I'm going to match gains, and I'm going to match volumes, and I'm going to match EQs, and see how they sound compared to one another. They're both set to the 50-watt setting right now, which is right in the middle for both of them. Everything else is set the same. So I have the gain at the 12 o'clock position. I got the master volume on both amps set to about the 10 o'clock position. Bass, middle, and treble are all at the 12 o'clock position. The presence is turned off on both. The reverb is at about 11 o'clock. And the channel volume on each is set to about the 3 o'clock position. So we're going to do the Yamaha first. And I'm just going to play a couple of riffs through each one so you can hear the difference in the tone. I'll probably play a couple of lead licks as well. So here we go. I should also mention that both amps are going to be using my orange open back 212 cabinet, which is loaded with Celestion V12s. Okay, little Van Halen lick, and then I'll do a lead. That was on my bridge pickup, by the way, and I'm going to do the same thing for the other amp, but here's my neck pickup, and I'll do a little lead section. Just a quick lead. I should also mention that I'm playing through my Sterling JP150, and it's loaded with Seymour Duncan Pearly Gates pickups, just so you know. So that was the Yamaha. We're going to shut that down, change my input, and I put the Katana on its side so that you can see the settings that I'm using on each knob here. Okay, so that, and here's the speaker cabinet. Okay, we power that guy on and he should be ready to rock and roll. And as you can see here, we're on the panel, which means that these are activated. I'm not using a setting. So there isn't any external effects on the panel. I have all the effects turned off. Everything here is shut off. So there's no effects. It's just a straight gain stage and the EQ. Okay, so here is the Katana with the same exact settings as the Yamaha. And automatically it's a little bit louder, but here's the tone. It's actually a shitload louder. So here's the little lead thing. course, you can hear the snares rattling because I'm in my band room. But that's two different heads right there with the gain channels at halfway. While I'm on the Katana, I'm going to crank the gain up to about 3/4, like that. I'm not going to touch anything else. I'm going to just leave it at that, change the gain a little bit. Okay, so here that is with the different gain setting. So it's very loud, very creamy sounding. I like that a lot. So I'm going to do the same thing now with the Yamaha. So just switch over, put my cab back. I should also mention that this in the back has tube settings, and it's set to the 6L6 tubes, which is supposed to be one of the chunkier sounding ones. The KT88s are a little bit chunkier sounding, but it's comparable, I think. And I should also mention that I'm on the Modern, which is the hottest gain stage on the Yamaha. And over on the Katana, I was on the Brown, which is the hottest gain stage on that amp as well. So that everything matches. I'm comparing apples to apples, I guess, with two solid state amps. So here's this one now. I'm going to change the gain up to 3/4 like I have it on the Katana. Okay, and here's what we get. So that's that setting. So now the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go down to the lead channel, or actually I'm going to bring it down to the crunch. I'm going to skip over the lead, go to crunch. Actually, you know what? Screw that. I'm going to go lead. Same settings, just changing up the gain stage. So from Modern to lead. And the gain is a lot less. You can hear it already. So figure out what riff I'm going to play here. Cool. A lot less gain. We'll do the same thing over on the Katana now. One thing I'm not is a video editor, so you guys have to suffer with me doing all this crap. Okay, that fires up. You'll see that it's on the brown sound over here, so I'm going to switch that down to the lead. Okay, so now that's the next step down for gain. And I'll try to play exactly the same thing that I just played on the Yamaha. We'll see how close that gets. Significantly more gain on that lead channel versus the Yamaha's lead channel. Just a terrible amount of gain. It's huge sounding. And the great thing is you can reduce that gain because, you know, I'm 3/4 of the way up. So you can really manipulate to get a less metallic sound and go a little more rock and roll. Or you can leave it where it is and go to the crunch channel, which is what I'm going to do. So now I go to the crunch channel, which is supposed to be less gain. Let's see how that sounds. Still quite a bit of gain going on here, but yeah, so let's see what we play here. Of course, I'm just noodling around, playing whatever kind of riffs. Neck pickup, do a little bluesy-ish lead. I have no idea what I'm playing. I'm kind of losing track of myself here. But anyways, I'm going to go from that crunch channel on this amp to the crunch channel on this amp. See how that differs. Same gain, just a different channel or a different gain setting. Way less gain. That channel. So a lot less gain on the Yamaha. I'm going to go down to the clean channel now. Not going to change any settings except for the gain. I'm going to bring the gain down to halfway because nobody wants a lot of gain on their clean channel. I'm going to go to my middle position on my guitar, which is both the bridge and the neck. We end up with this sound right here. Right, so that's both the neck and the bridge. I'm sweating like an asshole because I'm in my band room and it's hot in here. Let me see. I'll do something a little leady. So I'll put neck pickup on. Okay, so we had both neck and the bridge and then just the neck. Now we'll do the same thing over on the Katana. Okay, go from the crunch down to the clean. And back to the middle position on my guitar, and we get this. I'll tell you right now, it's way louder. Oh, you know why? I didn't change my gain. So put that down halfway like I did on the other one. That's a little bit more fair. Still way louder. That's an amazing difference. So the last but not least, I'm going to go to the lowest setting, which on the Katana is actually the acoustic setting. And on the Yamaha, it's called solid. I don't know if there's going to be a huge difference here or if there's not. I have never done this comparison, just so you know. So it's new to you, as new as it is to, it's as new to me as it is to you. There we go. Can't even speak. So for this, I'm going to go to my middle pickup. And again, my tone and my master volume are turned all the way up. So you get what we get here. Jacuzzi shoes right there. Yeah, so that's the acoustic setting. I'll do a little bit of a lead. I'll stay on the middle position. Katana through all of its settings, so now we'll do the final one over on the Yamaha, and you'll have heard all the different settings as far as the gain stages go in comparison to one another. So here we are now, we're on the solid channel, or solid setting, I guess, on channel 1 of the Yamaha. I'm going to try to do the same thing that I just did. There's like no volume on this right now, as a matter of fact. It's crazy, the difference in volume. You could probably hear my guitar over the amp now. The difference is absolutely astounding. Okay, so it goes without saying that the Katana is way louder than the Yamaha, like way louder. And they're both set to 50 watts. And I used all the same settings. So I got bass, middle, and treble all in the 12 o'clock. Same thing over here. Everything stayed the same. I used the panel. The Katana just buried the Yamaha, in my personal opinion. I love the gain channel. A lot better on the Katana than on the Yamaha. In fact, to me, the only usable gain channel on the Yamaha is the modern at the top. And it's not super beefy. I would want to put a boost pedal or something in front of this Yamaha amp in order to make it sound like the Katana does without anything. So my personal opinion is I like the Katana a lot better. And guess what? The Katana is 1/3 the price of that head. That head has some really cool options, though, that this one doesn't have, where you can use 2 channels at the same time. So I can set up a clean channel on the bottom and a dirty channel on the top and mix the two. So it's got some cool things going for it, which makes it, I don't know if it makes it worth the $900 they're asking for it, but it definitely puts it in a little bit of a different class than the Katana. But on the same coin, other side, this guy, when you plug him into your computer, you get a million options to change your tone. You get so many Boss pedals that you can put in the effects loop, which isn't in an effects loop. It's actually, you can program it to the different channels. So on this one, you can do channel programming, and you can add a noise gate. This one you can add a noise gate also. This one also has a booster. That's the other thing. If I turn the booster on, you get a better gain. This one I don't have to turn a booster on to get a better gain. But if I want, I can put a boost pedal on there and get a freaking crazy screaming gain that this could never possibly get. So if you're playing heavy music or hard rock music, the Katana will eat the Yamaha. In my opinion, it eats it on any genre, but if you're not playing heavy metal, either one of these is a great option. I wouldn't choose this if you're playing metal or hard rock. That's my personal opinion. That's my review, or I should say my comparison of these two amps. Let me know in the comments what you think. See if you heard it differently than me. I know different strokes for different folks, so let me know what you think. And you guys stay cool and have a good day, YouTube. Peace out.